Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be all about the Deadpool and Wolverine post-credit scene because the merchandise might have actually just spoiled it for us. Now with that being said, I am going to issue a quick spoiler warning because if this does end up happening, I don't want it to be ruined for anyone that maybe still wants it to be a surprise. So you have been warned. Now let's go ahead and dive into the video and why I think the post-credit scene might have been leaked already. So this company Zazzle that sells merchandise for Disney and Marvel posted a description of the movie under some of the products, and it says here, the Time Variance Authority, or TVA, was established in Loki as a bureaucratic organization that preserves the sacred timeline and monitors multiversal anomalies, but does the TVA, even with its power to manipulate space and time, know what it's getting into when it recruits Wade Wilson aka Deadpool? Following a long-established bromance with Wolverine, played by Hugh Jackman, Deadpool, played by Ryan Reynolds, is about to team up with the Adamantium Man, and not only will they be working to defeat a range of villains plaguing the Marvel Universe, bub, but they'll be gate-crashing the MCU franchise too and putting their own R-rated 20th Century Fox-styled twist on some of our favorite moments from phases 1 to 4. Expect to see a few cameos along with some iconic costumes and personalized products in our officially licensed store for Deadpool and Wolverine below. Reminder, we're the best there is at what we do, and what we do best is very nice. Now the reason why I think this post is a little sus is because Zazzle actually ended up deleting that post and reposting something a lot more vague, because that description is kind of spoilery. Like, we have basically revealed that they're gonna go to a bunch of moments within the MCU phases 1 to 4 and put an R-rated twist on them, which sounds like something Deadpool would do when he gets a tempad from the TVA. Now with that tempad, he could go to pretty much any moment he wants within the timeline, which means that if this part takes place in the post-credit scene, the possibilities are really endless. He can travel to any time, anywhere, meet any characters, and I think that leads into some of the merch here. So if we look at some of these keychains, we can see there's some pretty iconic moments within the MCU and Disney as a whole. So if we take a look at some of the keychains here, we can see the first one is the big Avengers poster that we saw for Avengers 1. So maybe Deadpool goes back in time, goes to this moment, and ends up being in the team shot. I think that would be pretty funny. Maybe he's slicing up some Chitauri warriors in a very R-rated way. There's just a whole lot you can do, and then the one beside that is him playing around with some Marvel Studios props. Then the other one is him basically doing the Simba, which is an iconic part of the Lion King, but instead of a lion, he's actually using Dogpool, which I think is pretty funny. Then there's a Mary Poppins one. Then there's another one, I believe, is Snow White with all of the animals. Then we've got the Little Mermaid on top of the rock, big iconic moment. Then we've got a Cinderella part here where Wolverine is putting the glass slipper on Deadpool. Then we've got Deadpool saying there's a new ass in town, because obviously we know from Avengers Endgame the whole, America's ass joke with Chris Evans as Captain America. So I think that one could be pretty funny. And then the last one there is Old Man Cap seated on that bench in Endgame, but instead of Sam or Bucky showing up, it's actually Deadpool saying you should meet Dogpool, and then he's like, no, I don't think I will. So I think pretty much all of these have pretty good potential to be in that post-credit scene, because I think the post-credit scene is him just going to different moments in the timeline and doing, these iconic scenes with an R-rated twist. I don't think these keychains showcase all of them. I think there's going to be a lot more. I think we might see the Wesley Snipes Blade cameo in this part. Maybe we see Tobey Maguire, Robert Downey Jr. The possibilities are really endless, especially if we're traveling to different moments. Those actors could pop up, even if it's just archive footage. And there is a lot of moments in the MCU that Deadpool and Wolverine could travel to and put their own little twist on it, and it would be incredible to see in the movies. I think it's really just going to be a crazy montage similar to what we saw at the end of Deadpool 2, except I think this one's going to be a bit longer and it's going to be way crazier. We might get some crazy cameos because a lot of the rumors are saying that there's going to be some iconic characters in the post-credit scene, and I think this is a great way to do it. Robert Downey Jr. himself even said that he would happily return to the MCU, so imagine if Deadpool just travels back to one of the Iron Man movies and we see Robert Downey Jr. I think that would be awesome. And then later on we can get an Iron Man variant leading up to Secret Wars and all that. But yeah guys, the post-credit scene is rumored to be absolutely crazy. It's rumored to have a ton of cameos in it with some iconic characters, and I feel like this fits the bill, and the fact that the merchandise is showing this, I think teases towards exactly what it's going to be. R-rated twists on MCU scenes from phase 1 and 4. We might get get some multiversal cameos as well. Like I said, Wesley Snipes' Blade, maybe we get a Fantastic Four cameo, maybe some more X-Men cameos, who knows? But I do think this merch was made for a reason, and I think it's going to be some crazy epic montage at the end of the movie. And it's the perfect way to just bring back some of the actors for characters that have passed away, like Iron Man and Black Widow. I think this is a great way to do it, and I think it would be hilarious. But let me know down below in the comments if you think this is what the post-credit scene might be, just an epic montage of Deadpool and Wolverine traveling throughout phases 1 to 4 of the MCU. Maybe they go to some other Disney movies, and maybe they go to some of the Fox movies as well, and put an R-rated twist on all those in a big epic comedic part of the movie. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think this is the post-credit scene? So guys, that is it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you want to stay up to date with the latest news and rumors regarding Deadpool and Wolverine, make sure you subscribe. Other than that, I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.